Okay, so here for another sort of, I don't know, fix or comparison thing. Um, so 99-cent store, or Dollar Trees or whatever, they have all those kinds of super glue for 99 cents a piece, where they got the two, um, they've got the two, like the gels, like this stuff, right? Um, this is super glue gel, and then they have the regular super glue, um, bottles. Anyway, so I've, used the super glue gel on stuff, and if it's porous, it works okay, as is listed here: wood, leather, and porcelain. But plastic, really sucks. And just regular super glue, even I used on plastic, and it really sucked. It's just simple to break off with your hand with very little pressure. This is just a plastic piece that you see was this tab broke off. So I glued it first with this stuff. It just came right off easily after curing for 48 hours. Then I did it without the gel one. I did it with the regular super glue, not gel. Same thing, same amount of pressure, just pull it right off. Simple. So now I'm testing these two, Model and Hobby, actually, which is what I'm used to from my build and model days, and that stuff would dry hard and really do good on plastic. And then this Fix All, two different ones here. I used the Fix All on this plastic to see if it really does or can fix all. So we'll let that sit for 48 hours and see how that does. This Model and Hobby cement I used over here because on this thing, the one of the posts was loose on it. I figured out after taking it apart. So this metal post, which as you can see, if I can get this in focus here, which as you can see down there now has a bunch of gray at the bottom of it, and some, well, it's tough to see, but there you go, some on the other side. That's the bottom of that post where it's connecting to the circuit board. I used Arctic Silver 5 soldering paste, which I put on there and I let sit for like 3 days to a week or something. The stuff never dried. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with that or what. Somebody else can chime in the comments how to use that Arctic Silver 5. I mean, I read the instructions and did what it said, but it just never dries. I don't think you need to heat it or something else to it. But anyway, I was hoping it was just, like glue that had, metal, like 95% metal property in it so that it would conduct electricity. So we'll see if it does. But since it was still loose, I took some of this Metal and Hobby cement and toothpick and put it around the bottom of the post too, which is now sort of mixed in with that Arctic Silver 5. So hopefully it'll all dry together nice and hard, and it'll still have the conductive properties in it. So we shall see what happens. I'll get back. Okay, so for the last installment of this, what ended up happening here with this, putting in that second glue in with the Arctic Silver 5, it certainly has firmed it up, the post, but it did not completely, make this solid and hard like it did on this. So I guess that's just the mixture of the Arctic Silver still in there. That didn't get it nice and solid. So, but that glue did work on this, and the Arctic Silver or whatever stuff never seemed to make a connection here, because plunging it in, see, I do get this, but that's only when I apply the right pressure and the right direction on the post itself, actually. So it's not really from the Arctic 5 stuff. So anyway, guess it's time to buy another one of these.